Where is the error? You want to see the error, the specific error.
Let me run it, you see. I'm unable to run it, sir.
What do you mean you are unable to run it? Oh, the app says that this is somebody's app, right? You got somebody's, right?
Yeah, for
The
Druville.
book. Yeah, the way you imported it is a problem. How did you import it? How did you import it? What you are supposed to do,
Yes.
you go to new. When you are importing a new project, you go to new file, and then you see where it says import project. That's the one you should use.
Okay.
So the one you used is the problem. You should use that one or import the project.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So I can assume that the rest of the team, you're okay.
Yes.
So what we want to do is what we want to do is that we want to start that development, and I'm opening my Android Studio. So we went up to the point where we were looking at the question of menus. That's what we were discussing. We were looking at menus, and that's where I want us to start from. On design on creating menus and how you implement them. So I want to share my just a reminder to your case is that these are the various controls that we started discussing. So we had in our class last time, we looked at the main elements of our Android project. We looked at how you create the layout. We looked at how you add such things as a button, the picker, edit view, and such. And we also talked about how you edit properties and how you add menus as well. This is where we went up to, because we had looked at the issue of user input, how you get that, another dialog and a post we had created. So our section that we are covering now is this part of adding a menu. That's what we are doing. So our solution looks like that. That's so far what we have designed, in which the user is supposed to click next, and then it should show you these thereof. And what we want is now we want to go ahead and add these menu items here. So which we had designed. Now we actually position them a bit. So we want to, that's our discussion. So what we need to do then is that we are at this stage of adding menus. This is where we are, and we want to add those menus. Those are the items we need. So we already had added the two items that had the exit one and next. So that is what we had. And we had labeled them. So we had labeled them. So we now wanted also, we also have inflated our app. So it should be able, our app was able to show the menu items, but those menu items were not responding to user input because we had not programmed them. So it won't do anything because we have not programmed those menu items. So what we need to do now is to make the menu items work. And what we wanted is that this next and this next are the same. In essence, what that means is that our idea is to make sure that when a user clicks this next and this next, it calls the method display next alert. That's what we want. So when the user clicks a menu option, the on option item selected method is called in the activity, so that now we will need to go ahead and add code that is able to inflate that, that is able to create that menu item. So now going to my codes. The build project is taking a bit of time. That's what it is. So I think the project I'm loading is a different one from what we had. Let me check whether I have that. One minute, please.
Sir, I've sent you a link.
Hmm?
So you can just open the link and you can use that one.
I can use that too.
The link I have sent you in WhatsApp.
It's for what?
It's for this system,
What system?
the one which you are creating the form input example.
Oh, US.
Yes, yes.
My Android looks like it has frozen. So I think what I'll do is just guide you through as you do it, and then you can be able to advise when you have challenges. So because my Android is taking a bit of time and I don't want to waste your time. So I want you to go just below. Remember the last in our code, we have the method onCreate. We had the method onCreate option menu. And we also have a method called displayNext. So what I need you to do is I want you to add another method called onOptionItemSelected, like this one here. So what does it do? OnOptionItemSelected is supposed to identify the item that has been clicked by the user, what the user has selected. So essentially, it takes an item and then we use a switch. So we get the ID of the item the user has selected. So if the user has selected item next, that's the ID, then we display next alert. That's why we are invoking the method display next alert. And then we exit, of course, the switch statement. Then the other one is r.id.exit. This one is supposed to be the item, the exit item. And then here we have not added anything because we will discuss this part of the item next, but just write it like this, then return true. So it does nothing, returns true. And then the default one is return super on option item selected item. So can you be able to implement that code?
Sir, we put it
Yeah.
On top of onCreate.
OnCreate below you have OnCreate. You also have
Display.
Display.
Yeah, so you can just put it just before display next alert.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aha. So I'm assuming that you have that, and please you have that.
Not yet, not yet.
Okay.
So in mine it's working, the next is working, but the exit is not exiting.
Yeah, because we have not programmed it yet. So that is very okay. We have not written anything. As you can see at this point, we have not implemented anything. So that's what we are discussing next.
Yes.
So let us, I am assuming everybody is coding, and therefore I can call after 2 minutes, I can call anybody to share their screen. if you're not programming, you know you are doing the wrong thing. You must have a very good reason why you're not programming. This class is about doing. It's not about being an observer.
Sir, can you wait for a moment?
Yes. May I ask? Have you been able to import it?
I'm still importing.
It's taking a bit of time. Giving Nani some giving Dolcas and those people who want to finish 5 minutes. 5 minutes so that they can finish that section. And then we continue. So make sure that you have that 5 minutes.
Sir, hello, sir.
Yes, yes.
Okay, I've imported, but it's
Mhm.
telling me
Mhm.
stop gradual build process. It requires restart.
It requires,
Restart.
yeah, you just allow it to restart.
Okay. Sir,
Yes.
I've done, but it's still showing me the same thing.
Now, what I think we can do then is that because that problem looks like let us do this. Let us, for the purpose of not wasting so much time, let us do this. We continue with with this, because this one we are finishing in few minutes. We are finishing so that they can demonstrate what we are doing. You just follow through, and then the other one you can be able to work on the other one, right?
Okay.
Yeah, because we in the other example we are going to have to be using we will be working with the other example. So let me just assume that it will be possible for you to now catch up with the other one as we start the example.
Okay, sir.
So I am assuming that you guys have been able now to run it. So let me assume that. Is that a realistic assumption that everybody is set for it?
Yes.
Okay, nice, nice. So in the meantime, let me just note who is in so that I'm able also to get proper records. Sha is in, Joan Mwehaki Mogo.
Yes, me.
Aya, Wafani Bashani.
She is absent. She doesn't have lights.
Okay, okay. So you have access to that. Is it possible for you to edit okay, so let me just get that. Mariam Noor. Noor.
Yes,
Not
I'm
there?
in.
Oh,
I'm
you're
here.
there. Okay. Musin.
Hello.
Oh, you're there, Musin. Okay. Kasego.
I'm here.
Okay. And Felix Mwashao. Felix is not there. Ibrahim Hussein Hassan. Not there. Bilal.
Yes, sir.
Bilal. Okay. Iran Yassin. Mhm. Sahil Aram. Bradon Odhiambo.
Yes, I'm here.
Who is that? This is who?
Brandon.
Bradon, okay. And Barara. Haya, Dolcas.
Yes, I'm in.
Lucille Mushina.
I'm here, sir.
Okay. And Kirobi Benson.
Present, I'm here.
Okay. So I'm just editing the document. 1 minute, please. I'm editing some document so that I'm able to use it. So that nijue who is in and who has been programming. So let me see what you have, Nani. Let me see what you are, Kirobi. Let me see what you have. You are up so far. What you have after adding after adding what I've said is supposed to be the switch statement. Kirobi. Kirobi, I want to see that. Or you tell me you are not here. If you don't respond, then you know I'll know you are not here and mark you absent. Yes, Kirobi. Yes, Lucila.
Ben is saying that he has internet connection.
He has internet connection and I can see him. You need the internet connection. You go to school. the issue of internet connection will not be acceptable. If you have internet program, you go to school. That's why we say the lab is open. The lab is open. Anyway, let us see yours, Rusiri.
So mine is running on the phone. So how do I show you?
I want to see your code.
Oh, my code. Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Can you see my screen?
It's starting. It's starting. Yes, yes. So I see that, and it is running. When you click on the button next, what does it do?
It shows the details, the ones that you've inputted in the form.
Okay, okay, nice, nice. That's okay. Hi, Rusid. Somebody who has even their app, they can show it on an emulator in their app, as they can show it.
Yes, hello, sir.
Yes, go ahead.
Hello. Hello, sir.
Hi, so nobody is ready to show. Hey, I'll be asking for.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
But I'm going to show via video because.
Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Very acceptable. Yeah, that's okay. And the app, yes.
Is the app.
Yeah. Click on the menu. Go to the menu on the app. Click next. Yeah, nice, nice. That's okay. That's okay. So that is what we expect. Excellent, Nani. That's what I expect from you. Yonisawa. Yonisawa kabisa.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me? Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, and yeah.
Can I show you
Most-
my emulator?
And you know your voice is.
It's too low, huh?
I'm not able to get you properly.
Hello, sir. Can you hear me?
Now I can, yes.
Now you can hear me. Okay, so let me just share my screen now.
Yeah.
I'm showing you my emulator. Can I show you the emulator?
Yes, yes, that's okay.
Yes, hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes, go ahead. Go ahead. Enter the details.
So those are the details.
Then go to the next. Next as the menu on the menu. I want you to go to the menu now. We are looking at the menu part section. Those ellipses, yes.
So I'm just going to go to
Yeah, there.
next. Yeah.
Next. And so that is very okay. As you can see, the details are aggregated. Now I want you to go before you remove it.
Oh, sorry, sir.
Okay, so what I want us to talk about next is that exit. So how does it work? The exit option. That's the one I want us to talk about. Thank you so much for the guys who have shown. So if you look at what we want to look at on the issue of exit, most Android applications don't usually provide an exit back. So what happens is hope you can see my screen. So what I'm saying,
is it me, Ama? It has gone quiet after he said what you're saying.
I think he has internet problems.
Oh, sawa. Sorry, I couldn't hear what you said.
Okay, sorry for that. My internet became a bit of a problem. Not my internet, my machine. So I want to share on the other part. So what I was saying is that usually in Android apps, now I'm following the discussion on the notes. If in Android apps, we don't program the exit button. So I just want you to go to that exit and you type. I want you to go to that exit button and you type finish and I exit where we don't do nothing. I want you to type finish. Finish method. Yes, go ahead.
Return true or before return true?
Yeah.
Under return true.
I can't get you, Musin. I think your voice is, your nini is a bit low.
I'm saying under case RID item exit.
The exit option, the one for exit is the one that I'm saying.
Yeah, so we go to case RID dot item exit.
Yes, yes.
And then it's written return true. So should I put finish before return true or after?
Yeah. Before, yeah, that's correct.
Before return true.
Yes.
Just finish.
Yeah, just finish.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir. It's working. It's going to the main menu. The app main menu.
Yeah. So that is what I wanted you to test. I wanted you to test that and make sure that you are able to get that output. So what I was saying is that I just wanted you to add this portion here. Just wanted you to add this statement here, this one, finish. So where are you supposed to add it? Well, what I was saying is that here, you come here and you say finish in this method. Now, so and then you can run it. Are you able to get that output, everybody? Now, maybe I'll have to depend with some people.
Yes.
Yeah, nice. Now, you see, here is the discussion around it. We have said that in Android, what we do is that we allow the user to start another application and we'll close the running app if the memory or processor power runs short. This is what happens. So if you are running an app and the memory runs short, then the app will automatically, you remember what we said, you don't have to put the finish or the exit button. And typically I showed, if you looked at an app like what you have in the app on M-Pesa, if you looked at the M-Pesa app, the M-Pesa app is such that you don't have an exit button. What you have is a log off, or any of those apps, if you pick it. What you have is an app that says log off or something like that, but you don't have the exit one. So that's why I don't want us to do this. This was just to demonstrate how easy it is that you can be able to implement the finish. But we are not going to use the finish. We are not going to use that. So what do? So I want us to use a toast message. This is what we'll do. We'll use a toast message, a pop-up toast. How will it look like? So I want you to delete that finish you have written and add this pop-up toast message, this one here. So we are calling a method called pop-up toast, and we are passing a string called you want to exit, but why not just start using the application? So because we need to define this method, then you go now down there and you define that method called pop-up toast. Because the moment you write this, you'll get an error, which is okay because we now need to define it. So you come out of that method and now you define another method called pop-up toast, which takes toast.makeText. It takes context and then the message that will have been passed, and then the length of the toast and .show. So can you implement that? Okay.
So on my
Now,
message,
yeah,
it's showing color red.
did it show you?
Color red.
Repeat again.
On this one, toast.make text in brackets this message, the message is in red.
This one is in red.
Yeah.
Here, have you written this way? String message. You must pass the message. This is the parameter we are passing message.
Okay. Yeah. Now it's okay.
So I want you to run it now.
Yes, sir, it's working. It is saying you want to exit, but why not just start another application?
Oh, yeah. So I want you to share your screen so that you can see that solution.
Okay. So you can see.
Yeah, click on the, yeah, you can see.
So this is a menu. So if I click on exit, it comes over here down.
That's a toast message, and that is the way we wanted created. Anybody with a challenge?
Yeah, just a moment. I'm still running it.
Okay. Yeah, moment is given.
So can you go back to the code for 1 second? Hello, sir.
Yes,
Can you just show the code for 1 more second?
and you know you are maybe am I the only one who is not able to hear what you are saying?
No, my microphone is not too good. I'm just saying, just show the code for 1 second more.
You want to show the code for?
No, I want you to show your code. Just I was finishing typing.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay, thank you, sir. Got it.
No. Nice. So if you look at, I'm assuming that for everybody you're up now.
Yes.
Okay, nice. So that example of the application has shown us a number of things. We have looked at how you do the linear layout. We have discussed how you configure the linear layout. We have looked at that. We have also looked at how you add buttons, how you add a text view, how you add an edit text and a date picker. And next, on the same example, we'll extend the spinner and checkbox. Not today, but we'll extend it. I'll give some time so that you can do something around it. We'll look at that. We have also looked at how you add menus. We have also looked at how you create pop-ups. Like, for example, a toast message that is a brief transient message that lasts for a short period. We have also looked at how you work with an art dialog as such. So these are very important ideas that we have covered that you need. Now, do this for those people who have not finished the example. I'll give you time so that you can be able to finish it at your own time. The next example I want us to look at, I want us to talk about an example that will not be so heavy as such, but which will explore a bit some concepts that are so important. It's called a pizza party app. So we are going to create an app that will be called a pizza party app. So what does it have in this app that we are going to design? So I want to talk about how this app looks like so that we are clear on what we are going to build and why we are building it. Now, one of the things I want you to note is that by creating these apps, I want you to be very comfortable given any challenge in terms of design. You can be able to look at how to do it. So I want to share my board so that I give you an idea of the way the app should look like. I don't see my whiteboard. That's what I want to share. Okay, so we want to create an app that will be an app for helping people organize some party for pizza. So how does it look like? So the app will have the title Pizza Party. That will be the name of the app. Then it will ask you the number of people that are coming to the party. Then you will enter, for example, maybe 15 people. Then it will ask you how hungry they are. We will use a checkbox like that. So either right, they are not so hungry, medium, and ravenous. That's what we will have. So then the total pizza as needed, it will be put here based on the choices you make. So if you put 15 people, how hungry they are, then we'll get the figure of, we'll get a figure here indicating what you should do. Then we'll have a button. That button will say calculate. So when you click the button calculate, then that will be populated. So this is the way, this is the kind of app that I want us to design. It will be called Pizza Party App, and I hope that we'll be able to go through the whole project together. So let us start with an example of the project. My hope is that we will be able to get let me start it. Then my Android Studio now.
So we close the current project and start a new project.
Yeah.
We close the current project and start a new
This
project.
one, we are starting a new project, yes. Like I have said, I want to give people time to so that the other app, which we are going to push and even add a database, they will be able to do more with it. So that's why I'm saying around me now to go ahead and create a different app.
So do you want us to program with you or not?
We are going to program with me. Yeah, just 1 minute. I'm waiting for Android to raise up. Yeah. We are going to do it together. So that's why I was saying those ones who had a problem, now we can start again together. Today Android is just updating. So 1 minute, please, I should be ready. It is updating every now and then.